Hello everyone, 065 here, and today we have an unboxing. This is sent in for the Robo Hospital, which is of course what me and Nintendo 110 run.
Yeah.
Yee. So if you guys remember, I don't think I've ever mentioned this, but some people might know this, some may not, but I was no longer going to take yellowed V2s or sharper image silver. Why? They're just literally a big pain in the butt to work with, because their tone frames are much worse. Like, I mean, most of the older first generation of V2s, their frames are yellowed, so it becomes a big problem to deal with. But of course, they're in shell wise with the silver ones, they're just an absolute mess, which is kind of why you don't see them frequently because they're just all mostly destroyed, and they're like the ones you'll find the worst shape. So, client had reached out to me on eBay that they bought their son a Sharp Image Silver V2, and of course, seller claimed that it fully worked with no issues. They got it, put batteries in it. Robot worked for only 5 minutes, and the neck was starting to make like a snapping sound. So that kind of worries me, either being a broken gear or the frontal chest piece that holds that whole neck portion in place is snapped, which is bad because I have no spare per body parts for these kind of things. So if it's broken from there, then I'll have to figure out something. I always figure out something.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. But was it? And of course, upon use, it starts smoking from the head. Now, I've only heard of this happen before with Joe Bean videos Blue V2, where it starts smoking around like the neck area, but this one had smoke coming out from its head, so that's already concerning by like a lot, due to the fact that that means the headboard is getting toast. It's getting like really toasty in there. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what we have to work with. I didn't want to take this one in, but the fact that they got it for his son and they really, really wanted it to work for him and everything, I was like, okay, fine. I'll take it in to repair. They sent me photos. It looks bad. But replacement show wise, they said they weren't too worried about it. Just as long as the robot can at least be brought back to life, that's all that matters. And they're willing to pay any like additional costs. So it's like, okay, if that's what you want to do, then we will do that. Let's see. Oh man, this is gonna make a mess. Boom. Okay, good. Maybe. Oh. I sense something interesting here. Ooh. What is this? Alright, so it's decently packed. I'll give him that. What's this? This is the feet. Oh, wait. That's the foot. The head's up here. Oh, lordy. Oh, Zuru 635. What did you get yourself into now? Wow, guys. It's a IBO battery. Does this fit Pixel?
That's not gonna fit.
Don't forget. I was gonna break a piece off, like, how about now? Ah. Truth be told, guys, just feeling this through all the packing, it doesn't feel nice. It's in a bag, and it has this robot blanket.
That's adorable.
I wish I could keep that, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Right. Is there anything else listed? It's all broken styrofoam. Why? Why do people hate me?
Oh man, you're gonna have to vacuum that up later, babe.
Well, the good thing is that it's just bits and so I can just sweep down the carpet and vacuum it, so no big deal. It's not like physical packing peanuts. That always sends them to other people.
Yeah.
Okay, legs. So what batteries in this one? If people, when they send me robots, especially a V2, and they leave batteries in it, that's already even worse, because that means the thing's probably dead. Alright, let's see. I hear rattling, so that's good. What is this? Is this a blanket? This is like a for a bed?
These are pillowcase, but big.
That's a pretty big pillowcase. Alright guys, I don't think you're gonna be ready for this, but okay, well.
Oh, poor guy.
Well, he's in. Oh. What was I expecting? Oh, cool, they sent me the broken bits for him. Well, I guess I can glue that. Alright, let's move him.
Back.
I know. Oh, look at that. Fun, fun, fun. Broken.
He has a price tag on the back.
He does?
For a piece of one.
Okay, you know what? This goes back here. Excuse me. Alright, so we already. No, look, he did have something on his back. Not sure what that is, but. Alright, so.
I'm just going to see this guy fixed up for his owner again.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. He's. Doesn't retract to one side. That's very concerning. One broken finger. Last one coming on? Okay, good. So they did leave, I think, one set of AAAs in there. Yeah, they did. He is definitely a sharper image. He has a sticker and everything. Yeah, they did. 2 triplets left in here, which surprisingly are not corroded. Thank goodness. But
You want me to bring you a screwdriver, babes?
got it. First thing of all, the other foot AAA batteries were in the wrong way.
Uh-huh.
So I'm not sure how this thing was theoretically smoking, but everything looks fine in the back. Nothing seems damaged, so that's good. Oh, look at that. He pooped on our piece.
Yeah.
Is this piece? Okay, so we're off to a good start. I think one of his gearboxes for the shoulder is broken.
That's what that looks like.
This thing, something had happened to this thing during transit. Well, it looks like it was already glued once. Alright, let me go get a screwdriver and let's investigate. Just see how bad he is on the inside. Oh boy, everyone at home is probably like, oh, this cannot be good. And I kid you, it will certainly not be good. Alright. Let's see what we have here. Oh. Oh. So, for all of y'all wondering why I don't want to work with these kind of things, watch what happens when I do this. That's not supposed to do that. Now, let's see how many screw posts break. One. Okay, one came out fine. Got that satisfying light crunch.
I might have to go to town in a bit so I can encounter more of these Pokemon.
What's up?
I might have to go to town in a bit so I can encounter more of these Pokemon so I have a chance of getting a shiny one.
So you guys ready to go to town?
Not right now, but
Okay, that's fine. And yes, I will be sending this video to the owner too once it's up, so they can see what I'm about to deal with this thing. This is not going to be cheap, I can tell you this, ladies and gentlemen. If that whole inner frame is busted, well, I do have my own personal Yelled V2 that was original, so that could be used to fix this one. I found myself another personal Yelled V2 that isn't in horde shape. I think that's the only thing that can fix this fella, actually, because the other one is all still intact. If I remember correctly, I'm trying to remember where that Yelled V2 came from. Alright, so far so good. We got 4 screws out and only 4 more to go. So it looks like the shells might be savable, which is going to be interesting, but then you have the back screws, which may just ruin it all for me. Alright, we got 5. I think it's just going to disintegrate. I know a lot of you are probably like, yeah, he really is not going to like working this one. Truth be told, when these things are intact, they're not too bad to deal with. I mean, the most recent silver V2 I fixed up was one that someone had bought for their son, brand new in the box. And of course, he tested it, and it died a little while after being ran because, you know, wires. And so, the thing when I received it, it was in like immaculate shape. It was beautiful. And as I had to tear down into it, it was just looking not too good. Like, it didn't look brand new or anything anymore. Because a lot of these parts were just starting to like crack around the screw bit, like the screw holes, and it kind of hurt me a little bit because it's like, this one should have just stayed new. Alright, we're down to our last screw.
oh,
And it break. Alright guys, I guarantee you the front and the back are probably going to just come flying out. It's going to probably make a mess on the carpet, but I could care less because I'm going to, you know, vacuum right after this video. Alright. Alright, all body shell screws came apart pretty well, which I'm really surprised for a sharper image V2 like this. So, here we go. Oh.
what? What's up?
We'll have to proud that Yelled V2 after all.
Alright, babe?
No, not really. This is gonna make me cry.
No.
So if y'all want to see how bad this is, let me show you. So the reason the robot's neck was snapping is what I was fearing the most. The whole chest portion here broke.
Oh my god.
So that's just dangling. And then here's where it gets good. Let me grab here. This should not be moving. This means the whole upper frame is completely destroyed.
Great.
So, what am I going to do? I'm going to replace the whole upper frame, if anything. Gonna have to check to see what's the condition of the portions at the bottom. and what's it called? Check the portion, the pretty much the lower torso, the crotch area, whatever you want to call it, and see how good in shape that is. Because if the spring holder is broken on that, then well, or it's about break, then I'm gonna definitely have to use yelled V2 for that. But if anything, I'm probably just gonna throw all this, rewire it, and throw it onto the yelled V2 that I have. It was one I was originally gonna rewire and just sell, but the fact I actually don't have any spare body parts for the V2, I mean, when at least comes to a frame like this, no, I have to sacrifice that one. So yeah, stay tuned for when I physically do start on this one. This is like the this is something I've always feared having to deal with, but it's never happened to me before until now. We received V2 where both shoulder gearboxes are broken, and they put the cherry on the cake. You have this whole portion broken, so meaning the whole upper portion is just completely useless.
You really shouldn't have taken that one in.
I mean, it helps me get rid of one V2, so that should be fine. Epilogue, I've been sitting in the corner crying. Well, I guess that's all I can show you guys. Stay tuned when this one's repair starts. It's gonna be kind of crazy to see what it is now. I mean, as you can see, this just doesn't look good.
All I know is you'll be able to fix it because you're a miracle worker.
Me isn't it almost done. Something just breaks me. But yeah, so the frames are in good shape. As long as everything lower comes apart nicely, everything should be fine. Everything should be fine. Yeah. So yeah, this is definitely gonna be a lot more of a pricey repair, like for sure. $100 alone for just the rewire, and a potential additional $50 for a new board. A whole new body frame for this, I will have to see on that. Anyways, guys, I'll quit blabbering and I'll let you all get back to what you were doing, and I will just go to Sunside Road and just cry for a bit after seeing this. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll catch you on the next one, and stay tuned for more.